And most of my sales were actually vapes, man. I'll be real. It's on some petty shit. I didn't even smoke bud back in the days that I was in school. Obviously, man's a little 420 stoner now, but I'll be real. Yeah, come grab your buds, dickheads. But obviously, it's one of them now where back in school, man was just like, it's vapes, bro. Or you got them weird youths that are selling cigarettes and half.
Cigarettes?
No peace, bro. You know what I'm saying, fam? Like, you've got them things, but I was selling and I was doing it very nice in school. But that also nearly got me kicked out because there was a one man, he knows who he is, he snitched and fucked up the operation.
Oh, was that one of your boys as well?
Yeah, he's from South as well, fam, you know, and he went in the school, but a man
ratted you out like that?
Yeah, just a bit like that, twice actually, I think, twice. Got my marge up to the school and that, but and you know what, the pastoral manager that I had his name was Marlon, and you know, I'll straight out names, obviously. This is Mist's brother, so Mist, Birmingham rapper, everyone knows him, obviously.
Mist's brother?
Yeah. Mist's brother, and he was my pastoral manager, but, and I'll be so raw in the most respectful way, but he got buoyed by my march, but absolutely buoyed, fam. Got made to look like a fuss, bro. He was on scared things in the meetings and that, dodging my mum and they had to get police up there one time for my brother, bro, because school would get kicking off, bro. We would get mad. Like, school was very, very mad for me. And there was obviously year 11 when I did pattern it up completely. I passed with my GCSEs, and luckily I was nice in the educational way of it, but other than that, you know, like, it did get very crazy in school because I wasn't in normal mainstream schools. So you got to realise that normal activities don't take place here. You show a random stranger, you man can't spend a one day in that school, you know, cause you think, who the fuck are these creatures? But you're literally 6 hours, 7 hours, whatever a day.
Stuck in the one spot, and it's right like jail, bro. It's right like jail.
It's like jail, fam. School is a jail system.
It is, man. I've said this for.
You see the bowels, blood, when they're slapping off the bowels for your break, your lunch and your home time bowels, but that is a bowel systematic thing put in place, like in prisons, bro.
Nah, because if you look at some schools now, like when I go past my one, there's fences, there's cameras, there's like spotlights, floodlights, man. Do you know what I mean? Everywhere, it is a jail.
But not even that. You got to think about it. Teachers, bro. Teachers are like screws, fam. Teachers are like screws. Up on the wing, fam. I'm sitting there in like lesson 2, doing up PE and that, saying free my boy in the head teacher's office.
Isolation, bro. Isolation. You have that as well. Yeah.
Don't get me started on isolation. One school that I went to, I must have, because we was on some mad property, and big property, bro. Like, I'm talking forest land. Like, they had acres and acres and acres. School was just in a one place. The thing got shut down now. The school is permanently closed. But literally in that school, I must have ran off on the morning, and I was with a bunch of the man them as well. Everyone's just dodged off school and hopped off. We're in the forest and that. They're sending out search squads. They've got teachers going in packs looking for us. They've called up police to the school, called up everyone. We didn't slide back till the end of the day. We try hop on our minibuses like nothing happened. Because we was getting minibuses and taxis to school, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was on some luxury shit. Because in reality, mainstream kids have to walk to school.
Yeah, bro, I walked to school, man. I walked to school, man.
But we got picked up straight from the yard. But it was a bit of a sticky one when you be beefing someone in school.
And sitting next to you on the bus.
They're sitting next to you on the bus in the morning. But not only that, they're more time seeing your yard and everything. They're more time seeing. And I can't lie, fam. I remember the times where I had to crash it at someone outside of school.
Just so they don't want to see you going back to your house and that.
Nah, I'm talking like obviously I had beef with someone and he got dropped off in the minibus before me. I was normally last drop off and that. So with that, I'm talking like I'd have to show up at his yard on a day off of school, man. Because I know where you are, bro. Just can't know where you was from.
And now, obviously, if it was the other way around, it'd probably be the same.
Yeah, it could be the same, but that's what I mean. You live by the sword, you die by it. But personally, nowadays, obviously, talking about the legal side of things,
man's changed the new leaf, bro.
I've changed the new leaf, man. I'll be real. Like, I don't step the way that I step for no reason because. And
what's caused that? Like, has something happened to you where you've been like, you know what? I need to stop doing this shit.
Yeah, you want my honest opinion on that, bro? Gyal. We say female.
Have we got another gyalist in the building, bro? First we had Hass. I think we've got a second one, man.
Oh, man. So both.
I feel like this is a whole nother novel here, bro. We've got a whole nother bag of stories.
You know what it is? I'm just Jamaican. I'm just Jamaican. So give me a Magnum, give me a spliff. I'm just Jamaican. That's all. I do like.
And you're thinking with the other head, innit?
Multiple times, you know what I'm saying. But I'll be real. It's one of them. I'll gully walk into the shops with the whole Maggie in the hand, and I'm just ready to let loose. But
simple as that.
Like, I'll make Notting Hill Carnival come to a normal place in Arcadia, but like, yo, we got things whining it, twerking it. But yo, that's just the lifestyle when you get into that, and that's due to me living such a shitty life. Noticing my value as I've grown up and seeing that I'm a king blood, so I just treat myself how I should be treated, and I make sure that life brings the opportunities that I need.
That.
Straight off, I take care of myself first, bro, nowadays. Because as I was saying, like, the whole change came from female. It came from
was it one girl in particular?
It was a one girl in particular, and it's one of them things where, like, me personally, there's zero care to that, because it's one of them things where
Did she break your heart on that?
Nah, man. Nah, not like that, because I didn't love the bitch. I did not love the bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, but respectfully, I'm not sitting there and saying that she's a bitch, you know. That is a woman. That is a female. But she was a bitch, you know what I mean? Like, she was a bitch. Like, she was toxic, very, very toxic. Man. Didn't love. There was no love there. But it was because it's more investment. It's like when you're investing your time into someone, you know, you might tell them that you love them, but you deep down know that you don't love them or something like that. And it's one of them things where it's more the lust.
Explain that, because I feel like you're hitting on something now.
Yeah, because like when it's like, okay, love is different to lust, obviously.
Oh, lust. Okay.
Yeah. So obviously with lust, it's one of them things where it's obtainable to a certain extent. That's how it's a
feeling. It's like you need to get out of here, innit?
Yeah, a little bit. It's kind of like, okay, me personally, I know I had this female. That was a female that I could sit here and say, yeah, that was my girlfriend at one point. Cool, but it was unobtainable in trying to get it to be positive, let's say, or working.
Okay.
The whole process was quite a fuckery, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole thing there just wasn't rolling, you know. It's not a relationship, it's just arguments, because it's one of them things. So but that's there where I started changing, and then I met a different girl. My bro knows who that is. You know, like, that's where I started. You know what? That is there, not on no soft shit, but that's where I can sit here and say, I love a female.
Ain't nothing soft about it. It's just honest, bro. Nothing wrong with loving women, bro.
Emotions are a thing, you know what? And I feel like men, especially nowadays, need to be more real with their emotions. Cause we're being cut off, blood. Like, you know what it is? If you can't chat to your own female about your emotions, or you can't even chat to your man them about your emotions, then
it's the wrong crowd. Yeah, you need it.
You can't go to your family half the time, because you know what? Family are very judgmental, and it's not about the fact that they will judge you. It's the fact that because they know you and it's not a clean slate, they can judge you. Like they're gonna have something to say. You get what I'm saying?
Now, it's important, man. You need to be around people you can be yourself around. That, like, you can just open up, because otherwise, you know, you bottle it up, and then this is why, like you said earlier, we have these mental health problems, and because you're bottling all these feelings up, and you're not having a release.
Exactly.
And you're not dealing.
And you know what? My release was back in there, just be clarting, fam. And that's on the most real thing, fam. And that's because that's
clap. That's jokes, man.
And that's genuinely. I'll put that down to just being a male, because as males, I'll be the first here to say, and a lot of males will agree with me, we crave physical attention over anything else. Because especially for a female, we don't care about anyone else, but a female, especially a female that we have some sort of connection to you, we're gonna crave physical attention over verbal, because some of us men ain't good with our words.
They're terrible, innit?
Yeah, they're terrible. I'll be real, I've got some niggas that are telling me the bitches situations and the mad relationship dramas, and they're telling me like, yeah, I just walk in and say, yo, what's up? My man's cutting still. I'll just be like, like, you're walking into your gal, man. You're walking into your wifey and saying there like, yo, what's up? Are you mad, fam? Yo, I'm not gonna lie, man. Yo, if I done that to my ex, fam, I wouldn't be here. That'd still be like, she'd probably do the widow thing and that, fam. I'm not gonna lie. She'd be like, I had to kill my ex-husband. Still my husband, no. Like that, man. On the real thing.
That's jokes.
But that's where you have to be able to speak. You have to be able to get it out, man. Cause mental health is a serious thing, you know. It's a real problem out here nowadays, and people ain't clocking that, because if you want to look at it and that, when people say, I'm not gonna say people, but when you got your feminists and your snowflakes, when you got them there that want to say this is a male-dominated world and it's tyrannical and all this and that, big words, yeah, big word, patriarchy. They want to say
misogyny, toxically masculine, all this, yeah.
When you come in with that shit, sit here and tell me who's got the most suicides? Males. Who's locked up the most? Males. Who fail from the school educational system up until the ages of like 20 and plus?
Yes,
men. Bro, the men that are in the top 1% that are on top of the world and they want to chat about, our salary should be the same. The footballers, the people doing that, it's because they've exceeded in their path, you know. It's because they've exceeded in their career, and it's fucking deserved.
They're hyper successful in it.
But that's what I mean. That's hype. You put in just like fucking, you know what it is? I'll straight up quote his words because I know this. Jordan
Peterson. Jordan Peterson. Yeah.
Peterson. Straight up, you put in one substratus, one little category of hyper successful,
and then you're generalizing it on all men.
You're saying all men, but you got them lowest of the low category men that sit there and come on their walls, blood.
And that's 80% of men, bro.
Exactly, man. You got man them that sit there and piss in a bottle because they can't be asked to go toilet. There's man there that sit and no fucking like. But I'm telling you now, you got nitty gritty people that don't even get seen because they don't leave their
invisible, bro. Exactly. Right now, but this is the thing, bro. And like, you know, a lot of people know this, but it never gets touched on. And I feel like
it doesn't get spoken enough. I'll be real, bro.
And then, like, I feel when I hear this, toxically masculine, everything's a patriarchy. I don't agree with that. I think, like you said, there is a substrain of hyper successful individuals,
exactly,
and then everything is then kind of, look at all of them up there, they make all the money, they're in the top.
Blood, how am I comparable to Donald Trump, blood? yo, this ain't a wig, you know. How is man compared? You can't keep doing that. You can't put successful people in a category of gender. But it's not about gender, fam. It's that certain person or a certain category.
And how they work and how they put things together.
It is, fam. You can have people that grew up in the suburbs, but you can have people that grew up in the suburbs, grew up and they had silver spoon, and they've been fed, bro, their entire life nicely. But that's just a person that's been spoon fed throughout their life, and you'll still want to put a man like that, compare it to someone that's grew up literally on the streets. I mean, like homeless, but or like not having nowhere to even rest their head at night.
I'm
saying you can't put the same sort of category on that just cause we're men. It don't work that way. And don't get it twisted. I understand what females are saying when they want equal pay and that, but you gotta think about it. There's certain jobs that I'm not saying all females, but I'm saying there's certain jobs that females can't do and a man can do. There's certain jobs that females do and a man can't do.
Yeah, and I think that, like, as men and women, like, you naturally go towards certain jobs. Like me and my brother, we work on site, and so that's a lot of heavy lifting, a lot of moving stuff, and labouring thing, and then
I used to do a bit of the bricklaying thing, man. Yeah, man, I know about that.
It's graft, man, and
graft. I appreciate that graft because I'm a 12-hour grafter.
So, yeah,
I love that kind of graft.
But it's why you don't see many women on site. I think my entire year on site, I've seen one female, just one.
The blood clot.
But that's what I'm saying. But then if you go into like I don't know, a nursing home or a care home, it's mainly women, bro.
There you go. Look at where you succeed in your lines of jobs, because you women will succeed in being like
social environments and speaking with people, being friendly, and you know.
If you want to talk lines of work, then you got females that'll be what are they called? When woman's pregnant and that, you got the
midwives, midwives.
You know, there's not many male midwives. You females dominate that sort of industry there, and that's a big industry. So same way with nurses as well. There's a lot of male nurses, but cool, it's dominated
by female, and
they've got to realise that they as well have it. They kind of have it better than us.
No, exactly. Because like, if I'm thinking,
it's controversial, but let's be real about it.
Is it controversial, or are people just are too sensitive about the truth?
That's snowflakes. that is the one word. A snowflake. It's a blood fire.
I feel like I can chat with you for fucking hours, man. And unfortunately, we are coming up to the end of our flipping time.
Should we get a little freestyle then?
Well, let's get a little freestyle going, man. I know the audience, man, are gonna definitely want to hear something from you, innit? So let's flipping set that up, man.
Test. You're listening to the best. I ain't an average rapper, so I say that with chest. I'm stuck on time, 1-5 to make it rhyme. These the words and the lyrics on the top of my mind. I'm coming high and mighty with a flavour so spicy. With a flavour so spicy. I'm making my dough, I'm making my pee. Now we're aiming for the top, now the top you see.